Here, let me open. So what I do for a gate ritual is, instead of leading them through the gate, which leaves the gate behind you and vulnerable for the others to scoot out.
Right.
I don't know if you saw that clip already where I was bringing Aries in and Lily scooted out behind me.
No, I missed that.
But that is what you want to avoid. So
Right.
what I do, as far as the gate, instead of walking them through, I send them through. Now,
Okay.
she is not quite used yet to yielding of the whip, but this is already much better. Good girl. So I sent her through. This is something that she also still needs to learn.
Right.
As she doesn't really understand it yet, which is fine. Good girl. Good girl.
Okay,
Keep
yeah.
going. You see what I
Yes.
mean with she
You
gets
can
crazy?
move. You can change
Okay,
your
fine,
position.
Then we
with it.
go back. I'm asking her a simple thing, right?
Just to go along the fence.
Walk by me.
Oh, you're trying to get her past you.
This
Yeah.
towards you.
Yeah.
Good girl. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good. Good. She finally yielded off
Yeah.
my whip. It wasn't a beauty, but she yielded.
Yeah.
So I take it.
Yeah.
And I just, because of the treats have no value, so all I do right now is take off the pressure.
Right.
She needs to get used to being haltered.
Yeah.
Get used to
That
being
it's
led
no big
around.
deal, and
and
that's
she
it.
doesn't know that.
Right,
So
right.
what I want to end up with is I open the gate and I send her through. While I manage the gate, then I want her to yield her hindquarters.
So her head's not pulling you through.
Exactly, and putting her hindquarters like right at me.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to lock it because I'll try it through the gate.
Because it's going to swing.
Yeah,
right
yeah.
away.
Let it swing open.
Okay. Now,
So instead of her racing through, so I'm going to send her like right
and I
into your
should get out of
space.
here.
You can stand wherever you want, maybe behind the gate or whatever.
Yeah, I was just thinking of keeping him out of the
Yeah,
way.
I'll part of this is so that you can do this alone with another horse.
Yes. See, he's
And
waiting.
now that I'm standing here, let's say he comes in, I can block him here.
Yeah.
I can pull the gate closed.
Right.
I am not entirely out of control.
Yeah.
So I want her to just...
I also, if you notice, when I walk through, he already backs. When
Exactly,
I
but
just
we
watched.
have
He knows,
established
which is
already
better. Yeah.
those
It's a huge
patterns.
improvement.
Yeah. So I would like her to move through and move there.
That's a
Good
good girl.
girl. Then turn and face me. You see?
That's
so that I
good.
still have the gate.
And you have her still.
And
She hasn't gone anywhere.
She hasn't scooted through. Let's see if she can do that to the other side as well. Yeah, because she doesn't quite yield yet of the whip. Come on. Come on. So she thinks out here is work.
Yeah.
So
And the other horses are here, so
and
there's
the
a
other
big,
horses are here.
a big.
So if I ask her
bonus.
to step forward, but she is not yielding to my pressure in a timely manner, if you stay here with the gate in case
Sure.
Aries comes in, but then I might just ask her to back up. Very good. So I might ask her to back up and then move forward again, where the moving forward becomes a lot easier than the backing up. So I'm going to ask her again to just gently walk through the gate. And if she backs up, fine. Then we back up. That's a good idea. And we try it again. And at some point, good girl, just going through the grate, but this she doesn't understand yet. You see the braciness there?
Yeah.
Here I'm yielding her hindquarters.
Yeah.
Which is another way to kind of like get her to work harder than it is
To just walk in.
to just walk through the gate.
Yeah.
She was bracy going out of the gate,
Yeah.
which is fine.
Hey, you gotta switch, you little girl.
There you go.
Good
Good girl. Yeah. Good girl. There you go. So this she doesn't understand. Like
Yeah.
moving off the whip, she absolutely doesn't understand.
Yeah.
She gets bracy. Okay. Good girl. There. Excellent. Good girl.
She gets that. She's good.
So that's just a yielding of her hindquarters.
Yep.
So this is something that she doesn't understand yet.
Right.
I can send her out on a circle.
Right.
She just simply doesn't understand.
Yeah.
So here she is releasing and digesting, so I let her do that.
Yeah.
Her ducking her nose under the lead is a way to brace.
Okay.
Are you seeing what
Like
she's
that?
doing?
Yeah.
So she's trying to be in control,
Right.
basically.
Okay.
Okay. Good girl.
So the other woman you were talking about, is it Jessica that does
Jessica.
the feet?
Yeah.
I mean, you said something like barefoot?
Yes.
Meaning she never does shoes. She
No,
just
she
does.
she doesn't do shoes.
I don't see any need for shoes unless
No.
I don't even know why I would use them. But
Okay, I'm going to do something else
Okay.
before I continue this. You can leave the gate open if you're comfortable with it.
Yeah.
So what she doesn't understand yet is just move off my whip.
right. You don't want her to back up. You want her to
No,
turn.
I want her to move
Side.
off my, yes, there, good girl, there, and I take off the pressure, good girl, that was better, good,
Good girl.
good, nice, that was much better. So she now moved off my whip,
Went forward. And
went
turned to face
forward.
you.
It was a little, she didn't have to trot,
Right.
but at least
the
she
motion
now
was correct.
moved off the pressure of the whip.
Right.
So here she is getting
Yeah.
a relief.
Yeah. And she didn't pull on your lead.
She didn't
She
pull,
came
she
around
came
and-
and turned and
Yeah.
faced me. So this is already so much better. Come on. Good girl. And you see that I'm not touching her at all with the whip.
Mhm.
It's just the energy. I haven't touched her with the whip at all.
Yeah.
There, good girl. Give her a release. So backing through the gate is a lot more work than just walking through the gate.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it. She's gonna go through the gate.
One way or another. It's just. Yep.
And it's up to her. Good girl. Good girl. That was very good. Now it was very controlled. And she turned. If she does this way one more time, I'm happy, and then that's it.
So the lead is pointing where she goes.
Yeah. There, good girl.
Come on.
Okay. That's okay. Okay. That's fine. It's entirely up to you. Good girl. Good girl. So I would like to see her walk out
And then
in a
walk back
control
in.
manner, and then that's it.
Yeah.
But this is already a totally different horse
Oh,
than
yeah.
I had yesterday.
So much more.
Look at it. Good girl. There you go. Did you see that as soon as she moved off, just
Drop the whip. Yeah.
hey, I took
You
the
just
pressure off.
started it and
And it was nothing more than just a gentle,
signal.
and that's all she needs. Then that's all she needs.
Yeah.
You are a good girl. And the same thing to the other side, sweetie. The same thing. Good girl. You are a good girl. There. There. Okay, let's yeah, this was a very good try. Good girl. She wasn't quite there yet. Good girl. There you go. That is it.
Very good.
Perfection. You are a good girl, and now you are done because she did it right. Isn't that easy? Done. Good girl. Turn and face. Excellent. And now the gate can close. We'll take the halter off.
Yeah,
Success.
that was good. We were basically just having to outsmart them because when I'd get one through the gate without the others having to be, you know, pushy and stuff. And then as I was, this summer I was getting better at it because I was kind of put in their faces more. So they say, oh, don't go near them. But for a long time it was merely trying to outsmart them. And that's why, in fact, I had the two gates this direction so I could go like this and shuffle them all here without getting somebody
I see.
escape. And
So that's basically just cattle ranching.
exactly.
There.
Yeah.
But now she learns, this is fantastic, now she learns that just cooperating is the
Yeah.
easiest thing in the world. No harm is done.
It's funny because she's loose and she's not walking away.
Exactly. But this is how you know that this was successful.
Yeah.
And now that you see what we accomplished yesterday, it will be a lot easier for you to watch those videos where I am putting some pressure on her,
Yeah.
where she is running around like a nutcase, because this is what I wanted to accomplish.
Right.
A horse that just chooses to be with me because, frankly, it's a lot more pleasant
Yeah.
than not
Yeah.
being with me.
Yeah.
Yo, hooshy, 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 hooshy.
And it gives them
We'll
something
get
to
it- we'll
do,
get
too.
along.
So yeah,
Huh?
gives them something to do rather than just hanging around.
Oh,
so when a
of
person comes
course.
out, it should be fun. For
Of
them.
course,
So,
of course.
yeah.
Hey, I wanna, yes, I wanna leave her wanting more rather than feeling that she needs to get away from me, because it will be infinitely easier the next time. And
Yeah, she's getting a
Okay.
good back rub and everything.
oh yeah, and
Yeah.
we made enormous progress